Hello, good evening everybody, Gru here. Welcome to Dragon's Dogma. You ever jump in? Let's jump in. Give me a moment to set everything up. Actually, not even that, we're already set up. Hello. So, we missed Saturdays. Unfortunately, couldn't do anything about streaming yesterday. But we're back today, so literally just missed a day. Can I recall what we were supposed to do? Manella told us to go and protect the Empress from an assassin, while she's going to go and try to get him to reveal himself. Which we can do that. The only problem is I haven't used Mr. Spear Hand before. So I'm not sure what skills do what. We got Dragoon Stab on X, Seething Blade on Y. I think the master spell is Wild Fury with A. The default ones are Twin Cut and Magic Cut. So X is physical, Magic Cut is magic. I think we'd be alright. Who knows? Do we have the right quest selected? Anyway, welcome back. It's Sunday evening. Sorry, missed Saturday once again. Apologies. Investigate intent behind the unfinished letter. This one, right? Visit the Flamebearer Palace in the morning when Empress Nadinia commences her supplications and lend your aid to Sir Manella. Is this the morning? Whoops, wrong menu. Yeah, sun's kind of like... Does this start right off at the bottom or does it start to the left? Let's see. Otherwise, we'll just go and
If that
rest.
is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Oh, we don't have any friends with us?
Can't you see I'm on duty?
Oh, sorry, I'm so foolish.
Want to lend a hand?
That's what I'm here for. You got any Seeker's tokens sitting here? This reminds me of Bloodborne. There's a when you enter the palace where the is a sister, I don't know what her name is. The priestess who turns into a wolf. Along the entrance there used to be something to loot. We went past it because we didn't observe or expect it to be here. Maybe not. I like the green chandeliers. I like it a whole lot. Oh, isn't that fancy?
Let me alone, will ye? I'm a busy woman.
I can see that. You're very busy.
I've got nothing for ye.
Flamebearer Palace Prayer Hall. I think we might be a bit too early or too late. Probably too late. I'm presuming she dances around here or something, right? Oh, look at that. There's actually an invisible wall here. Okay, so fire worshipping is big in this place, huh? What is this? Candles? Candles. I wonder if they had a phase where they were burning people in fire. That's what normally happens at fire worshipping cults.
Halt! Entry beyond this point is only permitted to researchers in the laboratory's employ. 'Tis clear at a glance that you are not one of them, as you do not wear the provided uniform. I've got my eye on you. Do not dare to think that you could slink your way in.
Hey, guess we need a uniform. Can do. From somewhere, I'm sure. Is there a noble quarter? So the research facility is actually in the palace. Interesting.
Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless you've business here, I'll thank you not to approach. Lord Phasis has declared that none be permitted entry, save those vital to his cause. And upon these grounds, his word is second in weight only to Empress Nadinia's, I'll have you know.
Second to Empress Nadinia. Why are you standing here when the doorway is that way? Shouldn't there be at least 2 people standing guard? Audience chamber. I like the veil. I wonder if you can pick up this outfit.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Not today, Sunny. Just wanted to check in with you, see if everything...
I must not
Well-
be spoken to.
Lothia, my apologies. You shall not be spoken to.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Stoner? Looks like you can't. So much work to keep these lit, huh? So time consuming. What if there's something in the water? We should actually take a look. What is this? The royal quarters?
Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
Okay, we'll go up in 1 second. So we got one possible route that we can possibly access. Hey, nice looking fan.
Pray, do not interfere.
Sorry. Just looking in the water for a seeker's token. But nothing. Right, so we've got one possible way forward on that side. We'll have to go rest for in the morning for that to kick in. Quest.
I could forget all my troubles here. We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Sorry, Annabelle.
What do ye want?
Don't hear that name often. We made our companions walk all the way from... Actually, where did they? From here, right? Yeah, see? That leads to a research laboratory somewhere over here. Guess this might be the audience chamber, although there's apparently a room here. But that's where all the fire stuff was. Actually, we're well past morning. What time is it right now? Awfully dark. Let's go check out these
'Tis good to be reunited.
chambers up front here with our friends, and we'll come back. Surprisingly very little to loot around here. Assuming we can gain access at this time of the night. Let's see if we can find any uniforms.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Ring of cooling.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Sorry, Travers. Alice Guardian's Journal. I am ill at ease about Her Majesty's next supplications. The city is not as safe as it once was, what with those brazen bandits plaguing the highway and disrupting order throughout the nation. I petitioned Her Majesty to consider reciting her prayers in the palace, rather than in full view of her subjects as is tradition. But she declined, deeming these opportunities to mingle with her subjects too valuable to pass by. As such, we shall simply have to be ever vigilant.
I'm well parched. Tongue's like sandpaper.
Okie dokie. Let's move on. Pointing. Let's see a glint.
As a matter of fact, the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if they occurred only yesterday. 'Tis most curious that a means of manipulating us should exist, and vexing that it should be in enemy hands.
Okie dokie, time to resume. We went inside that house. At least this one. Hello.
'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Okay, Pamela. Guardian's missive. To address the countless reports of ox-cart raids targeting merchants and their wares, we'll be mounting an operation to rout the bandit gang responsible. Known as the Coral Snakes, their hideout lies within a narrow cave and is well defended. As one of the select group of Guardians chosen to participate, you are expected to maintain a rigorous training schedule up to the day in question. For swift and coordinated action shall be paramount to your success. Also, it helps allow us that we roll though, doesn't it? Another door to the right. Storage chamber. Do you have any history books? Literally just sitting here.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Our collection grows.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Sam, your Risen hasn't made the way here yet. Surprising. the Nexus, we just go around. Is any? Hold on. There's like a little nook here.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but I've been at this for quite some time and have much to share. If you've need of any advice, just say the word.
My thanks, truly. I hope only to be of assistance.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I know where we can find the necessary materials to enhance your equipment, Master. I've noted the location on your map. I'll carefully conserve my strength. And where ought we to go now?
Maybe this is an expensive house you can buy at some point. Maybe not. Interesting, there's nothing to tell you what exactly this is. Maybe you have to come back during the day. Okay, go back.
We shall remain here.
Okay, catch up with you guys in a second. Let's pretend like we belong here. Guest quarters. Do we have any guests? Writings of a Beastren servant. So Irmhild is a heartening ally for our young empress. I can only imagine how burdensome it must be to carry the weight of the people's faith, all while shouldering the precepts of the Lambert flame. Perchance Sir Irmhild, devotion to Her Majesty is yet another form of the sacred fire's protection. Irmhild. I don't think we've come across this gentleman. I wonder if he's controlling the Empress or if he's a true friend. Or something else. Nice. Nice. I wish they slept like they're actually sleeping rather than like they're almost dead.
Greetings. How fare you?
I'm fine, thank you, Vera. Thank you for asking. Just looking for some tokens and loot. I don't suppose you want to tell me where the loot is at? Okay, everything looks in order, Vera. Have a good one. Let you rest. Are we supposed to be here? Very, very bare, isn't it?
Will this land air no change?
the young Empress. Nice. Seems very humble and nice. That actually worked out fine. I like the emerald necklace. Where can I get those headpiece? Young Empress. Imagine if she turns out to be a servant.
The God's way. This word is unfamiliar to us. Of what do you speak? We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found in his laboratory, a facility conducting research into forbidden magics. We would use such insights to benefit our country. We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found in his laboratory, a facility conducting research into forbidden magics.
Thank you, my Empress. Catch you later. Once you save your life. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, I think she's a good ruler because she hasn't got any ornate stuff. She lives a humble life.
I've got nothing for ye.
Hey, Karen, nothing. What's this audience chamber thing all about? You literally just come in. Well, I guess they must sit on the rugs and just chat, right? I was thinking maybe we grab him, move them here, run, but we probably get caught at some point. Is there a waiting bench? Doesn't look like it. Hello friends, let's go. There's a bench right over here. I want to go check out the armor for the spear hand class. See what it looks like compared to what we've got on. I think we've got the default armor chest piece at least.
Interested in my wares?
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place.
Me? I sell. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't.
Right. I like the turban. We already got it. Doesn't matter. Can't wear the midnight one, unfortunately. Wonder what that looks like. Looks like it has got some sort of like a feather or some sort of ornate piece on the side. Crown of Insight. Is that the Empress's jewel that we were admiring earlier? Let's save our money for now on the items we really need. Right, body pieces. I mean, this is okay. But the design doesn't work for me too much. Yes. Majestic armor for an archer. That all there is? Don't like those circular discs on the sides. Yeah, guess it's only this. And the other one. We get a lot of freeze, debilitation resistance, frostbite. But we lose poison, sleep, silence, drenched. Guess we'll just keep what we have. Wrath Greaves. Let's have another look at the capes. Yeah, the shoulder cape might be a good look. Let's need a different color. Or we can take the one that Fizzy was using as a warrior in a fight and use that.
You dare try to take anything without paying for it first.
Bolt skill. I wonder where we got that from.
Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Let's go sleep at our house, because we haven't done that yet. While we're here, put away the old heal. Five of each will be just fine. 0.50 kg. This is the one they want me to get from that cave request. Let's put these here for the moment. And let's take a look at these capes. Which one was it? We got one of those. Azure Shore. This was it, wasn't it? I think so. Okay, so that's on the list. I'm not gonna lie, I also like the green of this. It actually works really well. Purple. Cape matches the darkness of the boots though. And the hair a bit. And the strap maybe. That'll do. Oops. Not bad. Let's see if, I think at least caught hide fizzy. Last time we slept. Morning,
Shall we get
please.
some rest then?
When she was a thief, I think. 117 crystals. Defeated 1 foe beyond the rift, a golem. This journey impressed upon me how vast the world truly is. The reason carried a rare article. I've never seen the like. My perspective has broadened and I'm stronger for it. That's good. 2 thumbs up. From Lilith and Alice. Nice. So Cod hasn't sent her back just yet. Can I see the people? Okay, so you got 2 people. Lilith and Alice. Let's see if they actually pop up in the list. Because Letitia certainly didn't. And Herc, who didn't. And anything. Maybe she died in this journey. That's why there's no... Hey, that's a pawn, right? Millennia. Haven't we hired her before? Cyclops, 5,000 gold. Those are really good skills. Level 49. I think we can hire her pretty easily. Can I? She's actually already in the favorites list. Okay, good, good, good. What about you, Alice? Not in the favorites list. Faith is a sorcerer. Salamander 11 Meteoron Hegel. Fully maxed out vocations. 2 badges. Level 71 though. Eesh. Eat something called a Grim Ogre for 3,000 gold. To favorites. Oh dear. Fully maxed. Home badge, woodland wordsmith. You know, you tried to hire us, so let's add you to favorites too. Lilith, Herc, and Alice. Let's see if they show up at some point. Ah yes, set a new pawn quest. Apparently we fought, at least Izzy has fought 5 Grim Ogres. We still need to defeat a lot more Cyclopses. But we can do that on our time. And Griffins need to be done. Mirrors. Wants to do with Minotaurs and Drake. We fought 4. Does this count when she defeats a Drake in another group's party? Okay, who do we want to get maxed out? I'm thinking we work on the Griffin, maybe. Or maybe the tougher one, Grim Ogres. We haven't, have you ever encountered one of these guys? Alright, let's go for Griffin. $10,000.
I return safe and sound, and I dare say, wiser for my travels.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Nice.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
We are indeed. Let's go, everyone. We got a appointment with the Majesty to keep. How do we get there? Probably this way. Hope we're on time. What? Where's the sun at? It's in the east. East to west. Okay. We'll be able to catch her. I'm being assassinated.
To make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
And who might?
Oh, this is Irmhild. The one we heard about.
Sir Arisen, you've come just in time. Sir Irmhild, 'tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
You think word would get back to Disa that there's a Arisen walking about?
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed, we are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him.
Okay.
We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Be not reckless in your decision, lest you apprehend the innocent.
Shoot.
Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life, should it come to that.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
What am I looking for? That guy in the middle? No. Find the individual who matches the scoundrel's description and foil his dastardly plot. The man is said to wear his hair tied back and should sport a wounded right arm following his prior attempt on the Majesty's life. Wounded right arm, hair pulled back, tied back. Brigand who assailed Empress Nadinia to be apprehended on sight. Wears his hair tied back. Right arm was wounded during the attack. I mean, the circle points all the way up to here, right? Making sure.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon. We ask that Batal may e'er prosper. And we ask that a day may come when Beastren, human, pawn, and every other noble race that walks our world may live in harmony with...
He hasn't got a damaged right hand. They tied back.
Sir Arisen, Her Majesty's supplications are nearing their end. Have you located the rogue?
Give me a chance. It's so nerve-wracking. This guy.
This bodes ill. I'm dead on my feet. But how much to do yet? I'm gonna get to work.
It's gotta be one of these guys, right? Because the camera is pointed at them.
May thine hallowed fire burn through us, and cleanse our souls of all that is base and wicked. We
Where are
swear
you?
fealty unto thee, originator of warmth, prosperity, and shelter, and ask naught but thy blessing
Can't actually
for our devotion.
access the character creator. I mean, photo mode. You got any hair, pal? No.
Her Majesty's supplications are drawing to a close. Could it be that the rogue has not come?
I think so.
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
I'm looking for a bandage or anything, or a wound. What about your hair?
O lambent flame, we beseech thee to heed our humble prayers.
The Empress's supplications have concluded without incident. I shall return to Her Majesty's side. May this peace only continue.
No!
Your Majesty, how could this have happened?
What?
We must staunch the bleeding and capture the fiend who did this.
What?
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I have failed you.
The Empress is fallen. How can this be?
Such a dreadful thing. I do not want to believe it.
I feel.
To think, even with the Arisen at her side, we could not safeguard Her Majesty. I feel the sting of this failure most keenly. The events of this day threaten to sour relations twixt beastrons, humans, and pawns. Nay, now is not the time to falter, but to unite in solidarity. We must not let the Empress's death be in vain. However, someone must answer for this, and as the plan to entrap Her Majesty's assailant was of your design, Sir Manella, I would have it be you.
Is she behind the whole thing? Because I'm going to reload.
Oh, Empress, would that you were still with us.
The Empress is gone. What are we to do without her? I have been abandoned.
Yeah, it's my fault. I mean, I was looking. Gosh darn it. I think Hild is behind this whole thing. Could be wrong because she was really quick to put Manila under blast. I'm trying to think, how can we identify the culprit? Has a wound on his right arm. It said that, right? I mean, we'll get there when we
What
get there.
does this say? Shall we take a closer look?
I'm not going to make a detective, am I? Or a police officer. Hair tied back, right arm.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Could mean that he shaved his head. We just got to look for a wound on his right arm.
We shall await you here, Master.
Sir Arisen. Sir Ermhild.
Well met. Your assistance is
Indeed. We are well. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our. We would, however, prefer that this affair be kept quiet. Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of...
And now I can access photo mode. Wounded right arm. He tied back. That's his right arm. What about this dude? He's only got part of his, he's got like a braid. Wait, is that scarring on his right arm? Look at his eyes. That looks suspicious. I think we found the guy. Let's go with this guy.
Who are ye supposed to be? Fine. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it.
It's him. We found him, ladies and gentlemen.
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Ermhild. What kind of name is that? Ermhild.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
That O sounded like a surprise.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen. You cannot know the depth of my gratitude.
Thank you, Sir Manella.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal is in your debt, Sir Arisen. The same is true of you, Sir Manella. Your efforts were most admirable, considering your wound. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence for a time.
That's very suspicious. She's taking her off the table.
You may. The curative hot springs on Volcanic Island are said to be wondrous for healing. Go there to recuperate.
Curative hot springs on Volcanic Island. I'm really interested about this island. We got a letter to deliver there.
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently and return when I am fully recovered.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Jasper, 18,000 gold. Nice.
I should be glad to talk a moment.
Nice.
I must needs find a way to lift the soldiers' morale. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly. Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
Thank you, ma'am. Who can I speak to about this unfinished letter?
I shall have to polish my equipment later.
Somebody associated with the library, perhaps. I'm kind of curious where the Empress walks to. Maybe she's visiting the servants' quarters and telling everybody how great they're doing.
Might I ask what brought you here?
No.
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Should have followed the Empress. Where is she? Excuse me.
Begone. You impede upon our most sacred rites.
I got nothing for ye.
Begone. You.
Thank you, Sir Arisen.
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Maybe they're gone inside here.
I mustn't let this get out of hand.
My sincerest gratitude for protecting the Empress. Your valor will not soon be forgotten.
That the Empress? Yeah, that dish is.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen. Grateful are we for your most valiant...
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Absolutely, Fizzy. So she just had a recent assassination attempt. Why is she not walking around with any guards?
What you need of me?
My sincerest gratitude.
Fishing's not for the faint of heart, you know.
What brings you here?
It's actually pretty cool. She's walking like literally to meet her people. Sam, could you get out of her way? Do you mind? Might be time to replace our colleagues before we move forwards. I still want to keep Emma around because she's my friend's pawn. But I'm thinking we might be able to bring her back, or just totally go with a different pawn. Where exactly is the Empress going? Oh, we have to go over here for this quest. Just like that, she's gone.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart. But we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
Yeah, don't let it get to you guys. These racial prejudices are not something that's your fault.
Do let me know if you are in need of aid.
Oh, there's Pamela over here. What is this thing? We should go out and start doing some of these quests, I think. Actually, we should be doing some of the easy ones first, so we can level up our class a little bit. Get some skills going. I'm gonna miss Levitate. I miss it so bad. It's really gonna limit our abilities to traverse things. I wonder if this class gets like a jump thing or something. I see a chest.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Emma, you better not be telling Fizzy off. Don't get too comfortable. I mean, you're a friend, but there are limits, you know. Shoot. Jump on. bad we can't use this. Okay, this is just a guard station. So somebody's standing over here keeping watch, or should be. I'll rest over here. Expecting something from the sea, maybe an invading army, maybe Telos at some point. Casually walking over here. They mentioned he was going towards a certain tower. Dude, it's dark so quickly. I wanted to check that house out in daylight.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but the events of the coronation are as vivid in my mind as if the way forward is blocked. We shall have to find another path.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Eastern, what's that on the floor? Is that a dragon or some sort of creature, or is that just flames? It might be a dragon. This is what I really want to check out. We'll come back in the morning.
A profitable endeavor.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these
Still a
days.
while to go before we shift sail.
Townsman.
Does it say where this goes to?
You'll have to ask someone else, I'm afraid.
Looks like we've both got some time on our hands.
Clean.
Only fools and urchins boast of that like mine.
Leaning before I'm too tired.
What am I supposed to do?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength.
We had to go this way, right? Nope.
Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
This way. Probably quicker to go straight through and take a right. I just want to see if in the daylight that room is open.
Part ways for the time being.
Bye friends, see you on the other side. There goes the Empress. Okay, still closed. Okay, got our answer. Let's bounce. There's a something here on this side.
This strikes me as a place of import. We shall have occasion to return here.
Mayhap we will know what needs to be done in time.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see if we can progress this letter quest that we have a little bit.
Wearing armor all day feels like
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Masashi, Capcom, receive Electrum ×1, 2,500 gold. Now we're good. Right, main quest. Oh, maybe we can't go. I think it might be behind this. Behind that door. So before we do that, let's take a look at our quests. Which ones can we do? Join Fulvio at the point of place in the system in making a sketch. We need something to petrify, which means we need a Medusa's head, which means we probably have to chop it off. I guess you can chop, yeah, you should be able to chop it off. You can chop off a Chimera's tail, and why not? That's what they seem to be implying. Biggest ruins for some glimmer coal. We'll go back to Doreen Town. I can wait. We can look for a quince out in the wild, that's fine. Old Batal Coast. Get poisoned by an asp. You know what? Let's go look for an asp. Get poisoned, go back to Jarl. Don't get cured. And we should be able to kill a couple of creatures this way. Did we take this path? Hold on. There's no path. Guess we're gonna go out the long way. Something to read.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Goodbye, 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 everyone. Goodbye.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Thank you so much, guys. No, there is that. We might as well use the station and see where that takes us. Oh, we're gonna check to see if you need to. Let's do this quest and we say goodbye to at least one of our members.
This looks as if it will take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Everybody on board? We can stop here. That's good. I was thinking maybe jumping up top of these pillars, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible. We can swap with our pawns, looks like.
Red wolves! I sustain is yours to wield.
Okay, I'm gonna rely upon you guys to take them out.
I'll combine my magic with yours. If you might cast the spell more quickly.
Good job, Fizzy. That's where for the golems. Hey, look, there's a merchant.
I'm done for, aren't I?
No, come back.
This is more than I bargained for. Lay down your arms.
Where you just succumb to frost.
Aha, much better. Hello.
Buy a little something, won't you?
Zona, we haven't met before. Of course we will. Stargazer's garb. Sorcerer. 1 second. Oh. That's what it's called. Maybe just to have it, but when we have the money. We don't have the money just yet. Spellweaver's waistcloth. Magic vendor then, huh? Got those, got that. Do not have this one. Or this. I think we're good on that. And we've already seen this once. That's a shame. Nothing we really want. So the only thing we want is maybe just to have this. And these. Can I sell you anything?
I hope to have a shop of my own someday.
Hope that works out for you.
Hope to see you again.
Okay. Do you have any...
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
I was wondering if she has any guards or...
Are we to remain here?
Yeah, we're gonna have to learn how to use this class, because I was failing hard there for a second. Be nice.
It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use?
Yeah, that'll take us over there. Are there any tokens or anything over here?
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
When better to use this, but in the midst of battle.
Hey look, there's Lister right over here. That's where you fought the golems, wasn't it? 2 golems? Just haven't come back. I wonder if she just literally just hangs out over here. Right, let's test out. So you've got a range spell or skill. Dragoon stab. Oh, we can also go in there. Nice. Wait, how do we do that? Nice. Then we have something called secking or setching blade. Setching blades endure magical blasts that fly to the target of their own accord. Though not especially powerful, it can be activated while moving using another attack. We can summon 2 of these. And we can move. But what happens if I do this? Okay, we can use them while doing that too. They weren't lying. This is the Meister skill. Wild Fury. Okay, now we know why it's a Meister skill. Wait a minute. Magic cut.
What's more, have you grown accustomed to the adventuring life?
Relentless flurries of slashing attacks. Additional button presses continue the onslaught by consuming stamina. Twin cut. Press X. Magic cut we know. Lashes and fires a magical burst simultaneously. Follows up with a powerful successive strike if it connects with a foe who has been knocked off balance. Press right button for a redacted bolt. Fires a magical burst that deals no damage but causes targets to flinch. Alters the effect of redacted burst so that it instead prevents the target's movement. Charging up magic before unleashing extends the effect. Can charge while performing other actions. Disperses Foreboding Bolt after it has been unleashed, ensnaring hostile targets. Okay, so press RB again to install the instant Foreboding Bolt connects.
If there's anything you're unsure of, I would fain be of aid.
My thanks, true.
Okay, so that's Redacted Bolt. This is Foreboding. Hold on, charges up. And press it again when it attacks another enemy. Got it. Kind of. We'll have to experiment.
Be ready! Our foes are on!
I shall not fail. Most impressive, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
That was certainly worthwhile. That was superb, Arisen.
I'm gonna have to get hang of it. But that kind of worked out really well. So this Dragoon Strike has a longer range than I initially thought, depending upon where the enemy
Dare I
is.
say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Can I get a healing?
How might I be of aid? Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Thank you. Rude.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
We have exclamation points, but I think we don't need to worry about that. Right, where's the nearest asp? Probably right over here is the best bet.
my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Well done, Fizzy. Somebody's fighting some wolves over there. Let's deal with them.
All creatures who know death cling to life. Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers?
Nice. You get it, pal?
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Pencils. Mithy fritter. 8 thumbs, 2 hearts. Add you to the list. Took a lot of damage there.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
I don't think we're at the stage where we can handle multiple enemies. We need a way to be a bit more mobile, I think. Come in, hit, dash, get out. Anyway, we have to go this way, right? Find an asp. Kind of curious how we'll deal with a harpy. Guess we won't find that out anytime soon. I heard something.
Ice is our ally against such fiends.
Gotcha. Thank you, Fizzy. Appreciate it. Okay, coming up to the cave. Let's just hope we get poisoned before they die. Oh, there they are. Perfect. Outstanding. Nice.
You are in need of healing.
No, no, no. Don't do
Wait
it.
a moment.
Don't. Don't heal me.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
I mean, I'll take this healing. Outstanding. Okay, let's quickly go see Jal, get ourselves cured. Frankly, we just have to go right over here, right?
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Wait, don't panic. Hey, that beetle. It's a beetle.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Kinda need to be on this bridge. Jal?
Oh, marvelous! I can see the asp venom is hard at work in your veins.
Glad you like it.
Come, allow me a closer look. Let's see here. Pupils dilated, tongue swollen, and that's to say nothing of what's going on in your internal organs. So much to study.
Great. You wanna open me up?
Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I am in your debt, my friend. And I have put this task to many, yet you are the first to follow through. When at last my research bears fruit, I will have you to thank.
Thank you, Jarl.
Now, on to your next task.
Oh.
I would have you subject yourself to the venom of the venin harpy.
Wait, what?
These magnificent creatures hunt in flocks, bombarding their prey from on high with a noxious onslaught. Hurry along and return only once you are afflicted. Oh, I can hardly wait.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Great, we'll do just that. What I'd like to do first is actually get some skills. If we can.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Yeah, Do we want a new party at this point? You know what, let's keep Sam and Emma around for a bit longer. Hello.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Vocation Guild is up the stairs, isn't it? Right over here? There it is.
Hoy, looking to change? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to look.
Thanks, pal. Thanks for all that info. Appreciate it. We get Conveyance as an augment. Hastens movement speed while carrying or lifting. Not a thing we need to worry about. Quick Thought. Allows the user to instantly approach a target that was struck by foreboding bolt or scattering bolt. Okay, what? Shoot and jump. Okay, interesting. Can we do that in the air too? Okay, press X while we use RB. Green bolt. Extend the effective range of redoubted bolt. Next we get something called a humble off-range. Levitates nearby air objects and hurls them at the closest hostile target. Can also lift and hurl smaller hostile targets that are flinching. Really? F's Hond. What kind of names are these for skills? Saps the target's vitality and grants it to the user in the form of stamina. Cannot be employed against targets that lack a corporeal form. So against only for physical enemies. That's one way to get stamina back. Mirror Vesture. Erects a magical barrier around the user and any allies within range. Each barrier only lasts for a very short span of time. It nullifies all manner of attacks for the duration. Yeah, I think we want that. So we basically got some sort of immunity. Pretty much everything looks like. Cast this, go in for the attack, cast it again. I'm wondering if you want to keep this. And use a magical blade that fly at the target of their own accord. Though not especially powerful, can be activated while moving, using another attack. I think we might want to replace this for the moment. Try something new. This is going to be very situational if there's no smaller enemies around. Or enemies that are flinching, actually. Or items to throw around. I like the idea of having this, so for instant stamina. Let's play around with this, see how well this works. And we'll replace Fetching Blade with this. We'll grab that to have.
And you might even make a new discovery.
How many do we need for the next one? 120, we need 9 more.
Pleasure doing business with.
Thanks, pal. Goodbye.
Oi, what's your problem?
Huh? Say what, sir? Roger?
Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that.
You talking to me?
You from Vermont?
He's talking to me.
Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot.
There's the prejudiced guy.
Well, got something you want to say, eh?
You don't want to mess with me, pal.
Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself.
How very generous.
All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone, that is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here.
Ragnall. Ragnall, could you give me a moment? I was just getting...
But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. Oh no, I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw.
He can talk the talk, but he looks like kind of like a poser.
That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name then? Ragnall.
Ragdoll.
Ragnall? You're him. From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah?
Battle for Jeremiah.
Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
Alif. You really want to do this?
Just give the order and I will join the fray.
bloody menace you are.
Ah, I like that. Bloody menace.
Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it.
I wasn't going to say thanks because I could handle one or the multiple. It's fine.
After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened.
Exactly, Ragnar.
I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday.
You're not a weapon master, are you? No, he's a fighter. Looking for a magic archer.
Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand.
Hey, if that's the kind of life you lead, face the consequences.
Till next time.
Goodbye, Ragnar.
One cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he, really?
Yeah, exactly.
I know not what to say.
Right, we had to go and deal with some harpies now. Let's go rest.
Pleasant surroundings.
We do have a quince. We got 3 of them.
There's a plenty, as you can see.
We must rest, though the...
Might as well lock everything in.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Indeed. Let's take a look at this quince. Is it still ripened? No. They want a ripened one, right? Okie doke. We can do that.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
This ain't my problem.
Is that a merchant? He is.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it.
George. You come all the way over here. The towel. Oh, it's that one.
Hope to see you again ere long.
Might as well.
Tis a glad thing we rested rest.
We must not let down our guard.
Let my magic's gone to the mental room.
Well done, Master.
These venom things, it's not these guys, is it? Means one is literally right down here. Might as well go.
We've a choice of where to go. But how to know the path best traveled?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
You have my protection.
Sorry, Sam. Got a high five. There's got to be something up this little block. Hey, leave those harpies alone. Oh, kill the pawn. That's unfortunate.
That
And
was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
wonder what sort of building this was. Oh, maybe it's just a bridge block. From there to there. Okay, got it. Understood. Oh, hold on. No, 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 no. Let it. I need to go off by myself, guys, for a second.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Hey, job done.
I'll combine my magic with yours, which you might cast the spell more quickly.
Okay, let's go, everyone. Need to get to Jarl.
My curative magics are at your disposal. What's right there?
How do I teleport? Scattering bolt. Oh, okay. Has to be foreboding bolt.
Fire's fury shan't be an aid against this foe.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists. Each to their own.
We'll just follow this path. It'll take a while to learn this class. I'm not the combo sort of guy. But I think I like the foreboding bolt and then teleporting to the enemy. I like that quite a lot. And if you noticed when we did that, we actually went up into the air next to the harpy. Which means we should be able to do that to a drake. Maybe you should use the foreboding bolt, hit the drake, teleport over, hold on to it, and then just keep on attacking.
This should help.
Yeah, actually, let me take that. Thank you so much. Hope the mystic armor isn't just like these coats. There's actually more to it. The design. Wait a minute.
Tis a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Remarkable! I can tell at a glance that the venom of a venom harpy is wreaking sweet agony upon you.
He really is a bit of a sadist, isn't he?
Yes, indeed. The toxin is making fine progress. Let's see here. Elevated temperature, peeling of the skin, pupils unfocused. Oh my, so much to study. Splendid! I dare say I've learned all I can. I must thank you, my friend, for your steadfast assistance. I am on the cusp of a new breakthrough, and all thanks to your tireless efforts. Now, as for the next task, have no fear. It will not be so trying as the last. This time, I would have you accompany me while I subject myself to the venom of the Chimera.
Good.
Much in this world can only be learned by experiencing it firsthand. My own health is a small price to pay to advance work of such enduring significance. I've marked out the spot I'll wait for you on your map, so be sure to join me there as soon as you can. We shall see.
Sorry, pal. Okay, I guess we're gonna take on a chimera. This will be interesting. Let's go rest up and also grab another skill or actually, can we just go up to the guild from here? Yes, we can.
Hi, looking to change? No need to overthink it. You can...
Okay, what do we have now? Opulence. Increases gold obtained when acquiring coin vouchers. That's actually really good. Maybe we'll consider this when we need to go for gold.
Change it on a...
Here we go. We've got an advanced skill, Dragon's Coin. Allows the user to travel further and causes a forceful jab to inflict magic damages. Take it. We're using that. Greater number of blades. No, that's fine. Skid Dragoon's Fangtooth. Darts swiftly into the air before plunging down high speed, inflicting greater harm when evading a target's attack. So kind of like that Skulldigger skill for the thief, without many attacks. I want to keep Dragoon for the distance. We definitely need the magic barrier for immunity defense. We never had a chance to use this, however. Let's go deal with the Chimera first, and we can, oh, this might be really good against the Chimera. But then it depends if the Chimera is actually going to be attacking us.
Him. You've naught to lose, and you pleasure doing business with you.
We'll test the things out first. What's that party like right now, actually? So we're level 53. This is 53. All maxed out. Emma's 39. Sam is 41. Feel like we need new members for the Chimera.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
Vermont's people bear no such love for their Queen Regent. Though of course they have their reasons.
True, true, true.
Shall we get some rest then?
Okay, let's see if we can remember how to get to the Riftstone. Actually, do we even see a port crystal here? Actually, I don't think we've seen a port crystal. Like, if you look at Vermont, we can... we can actually see a port crystal. Is this due to lore, or did they just not put a port crystal here? Which means we should actually use the one we have, I think.
Now we can return to this location whenever we've a ferry stone to hand.
We'll choose a better location, but should be halfway between the city and the Riftstone. Hopefully. George just doesn't know what to do. Ah, there it is.
Let me get that.
Sam, thank you so much.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Sam, you are so helpful.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Goodbye, Sam. We'll keep Emma with us. We need another mage, I think. Let's get somebody who's hired us for. And do we have... Arisen information? Like, we know Alice hired us. Why aren't they showing up? Is Alice is somebody called Hank or something, and there was one other person. Let's take a look.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
Early Pugh, OG Caboni. Monica Scruffy. So why is that information not appearing on here? Who owns your main pawn nose? Let's hire Marie. Oh god, another one of those, huh?
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
No augments, only one spell. Why? We'll check back on Marie. Add her to favorites.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared.
Just in case she disappears. Now we did favorite the people who hired us. Just in case. Looks like we were right to do so. Can we see them here? I'm not even sure what order they're in. Alice, I think, was one of them, and Millennia was probably the other one. I think. Rerun. We can hire them now. Let's hire them. Marie, we'll hire you back at some point when we don't really need a mage full of all the skills we can possibly get. See what I mean? They're all wearing the same thing.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
And they said all the pawns will have a lot more variety in dress codes. Oz level 50. There you go, at least that's something.
It'll be an honor to serve by your side.
And you know what, let's see how it pans out. If we ever get to a stage where we're not doing enough damage or we can't defeat an enemy,
questions that I have oft pondered.
Oh yeah.
The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the life.
It's fine.
Lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Should have checked where exactly he wants us to go. Oh, right over. Wait. This is where the Dragon Forge is. And we can connect this route via... Wait a minute, we can go through the city? No, the dye fields. Okay, hold on, let's take that path. Open it up, investigate.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
How much time do we have tonight left, by the way? Half an hour. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it done. We're going to be exploring while we get there, so we'll see. I wonder if we missed a magic archer class giver somewhere. Now, where's Fields? Yeah.
I welcome rumors of any sort, my friend.
This looks more like where we came across the Dragon Forged. Definitely does. And those are blue crystals that we were finding on the ground everywhere. So those are going to come into play at some point. And isn't there like a quest here? There is a quest here. Hold on one second. It's the one for more information. Speak with Ambrosius, who can be found on the Alta Batal coast. Yeah, this one.
It seems that we must
Yeah, there he is.
seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way.
Was
Allow
it?
me to guide you, Master. I
Yeah.
know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Thank you, Furin. Appreciate it. I was just going to say we're going to look around a little bit, but
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
I'll hold the enemy at bay. I shan't allow any further harm to come. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. That was superb, Arisen.
what is that spell she cast? Augment speed while moving and performing any and all actions. Nice. It's the one we never checked out.
Well done. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Oh, we got that. Excellent. Unfortunately, it's probably going to get bad, isn't it? What are the chances there's a Seeker's token?
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
haven't forgotten us. Have you, Master?
I have not. Can't see anything.
In relation to that, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
You already come here. Surely we couldn't have been that diligent. If I jumped across there, would there be any reason? Hi. One more try. Nope, nope. Not gonna happen. Let's bounce. We'll try one more time. Let's do it from this side. Nope. What? The game crashed.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
Don't worry, I'm coming down. Don't worry. Okay. You almost got me there, Fizzy. Appreciate it. Emma.
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the Roseway. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
That was close. Is that a corpse or is that... No, it's just a tail. Hey, leave the poor person alone.
We are under attack! I will protect you. Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our bones. Master, watch out!
Hello. Is he coming in for the win?
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Well done, Fizzy. Appreciate it.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Winter, you look like a badass. 10,000 for Noga. Due to favorites. Thanks very much, Winter. Appreciate it.
Over here, if you please.
Cast Meteoron and Maelstrom. And we just literally killed that Griffin. I think I might want that stamina skill. And get rid of Humble off Injure. Is there anything for me to use against work?
In relation to that, ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
A lot of people walking about.
I've a pressing duty to which I must attend.
You're not a pawn, so these are guards. For Ambrosius.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Hey, level 54 achieved.
We have reached our...
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import.
Sounds like a bit of a snob.
I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find them, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
I think we only grabbed small ones. Work with Ambrosius. So you're the one who wants them.
Who are you? I'm searching for blue crystal.
I mean, they haven't spawned back, have they? The blue crystals. I mean, he's just one of their guards, right?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Can I afford to revive you? Unfortunately, no, I don't have enough. Sorry, pal. We found a small one. How many does he want?
This place offers a view of the sea. I had a marvelous idea, and now I've lost it.
Okay, so these are just like researchers. Doing what researchers do, wandering about. Researching things.
What might you need?
Yeah, we pretty much looted all the blue crystals and they're sitting in our stash. I'm not sure if the Dragon Forged has
Frustratingly so.
access his stash, we can go and take a look. You can also buy that port crystal from him.
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Each to their own.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design?
Okay, so when we gotta come to him, we actually have to have the worm life crystals on us.
Then I bid ye farewell.
And we don't have access to stash. That's a shame. That's a big shame.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking.
Okay, fine. Emma, take all these.
Up every little trinket you find.
Yeah, we're not getting there this way. Let's go all the way back and then come back this way. What if we had actually cleared all this up? I don't think we can cross over. Take a look. Maybe we can. There's a bridge on the other side. So far, these guys don't look like they're inherently evil. Not yet, anyway. Hey, aren't you a clever one? How did you get up there, buddy? I can try using foreboding bolt and then teleporting across. That's not necessary, is it? Enjoy your place, buddy. I'm getting off here. Take care. Bye. Nothing? Man, if the Dulan comes back, what will we do?
I'd sooner not battle those who have a quarrel. If they mean us harm, we cannot defend ourselves.
Indeed, you are correct.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Hey, you look pretty cool. Who are
I'm
you?
attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In
Yes,
battle, I shall
definitely
follow
tall.
your lead and prioritize support.
13-6 likes. Defeat an ogre, bombing salve. You gotta do better than that, Zach.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'm back.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
Modest camping kit. Never know if you need a free one.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
Right, let's go.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
You know what? I'm gonna add you to favorites.
I pray my efforts aid your cause.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Okay, here we are. There he is.
here at last. Now to locate that chimera.
I do hope Sir Jarl will be all right. Let us safeguard him well, lest he meet an early end.
You have my support.
I think we found the chimera.
He's careless. Know your limits. Focus your attacks.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
You felled the beast too quickly, you dullard! Where am I to find another specimen?
Oh.
I'm putting my research on hold for a spell. It will take some, but I intend to have someone else aid me when I make my next. Still, you have my thanks for all you've...
And it quick saved. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. We were just too good. We're gonna have to do this quest again. Does sleeping at camp count as an inn save? I think it does, doesn't it? We're just too damn good. No, no, no. Apparently it doesn't. Okay. I guess we don't have the ripened. No, we don't have the ripened. This does give us an opportunity to grab these, so... And those worm life crystals. Where are those? There they are. We need what, 20 I think, right?
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
At least we can do this quest before we finish up for tonight. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Put away. This one. Right, so we kind of like defeated the camera too quickly. Obviously, clearly we're too good. Now, where do we find this guy?
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
You have my support.
We're here, Master.
Isaac?
Have you brought me a quince?
Yes. Here you are.
Many thanks, sir. At last, I may continue reading that grimoire. This could be the turning point in my family's fortune.
I think it's going to be a turning point in their misfortune. By being more misfortune.
We ought to follow close behind.
Visit him in a few days
Follow me.
to find
Lead
out.
the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. We have reached our destination.
Well done, guys. Thanks so much. Okie dokie. Guess tomorrow when we come back, we'll resume the quest to
Bitter glares Dogma
not kill the
forever
Chimera, I
trod
guess.
here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we pawns.
Take heart. For we are fulfilling our duty at the Arisen's side. We have naught to be ashamed of.
Before we finish up for tonight, let's head over to the dye field so we don't have to run all the way back. There for tomorrow's episode, we can just literally run straight through. That means the griffin we killed, we have to kill again, but that's going to be easy because we can kill everything.
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
Probably another time. Okie dokie. Let's stop over here. We have the 5 crystals. There's actually one more to pick up.
You needn't trouble yourself.
And then we can find out from Ambrosius exactly what's going on at the laboratory. And who really is the bad guy in all this. So, yeah, gotta redo a couple of things. But that's okay. Good to know we can kill griffins and chimeras thanks to Fizzy's insanely nuclear powers with pretty much ease. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be goodbye from me, from Fizzy, from Emma, and... Wait. Dude. Sam's here. Don't mind Sam. Don't mind Sam. We need a new party member back. What was her name? Freerin? I'll have to rewatch the stream to figure out who we actually hired. No, it was somebody on our favorites, no? Okay, leave it to me before we finish. Come back tomorrow. We'll say bye to Sam, and we should have the original lady back.
Master,
Whoever she was.
no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for tonight's episode. Our journey continues tomorrow, where we have to be less good than we already are in order to succeed. Until then, please join me between 11 to midnight, maybe slightly after tomorrow. Have a good start to your week, by the way. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you. Bye. Goodbye. 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 Our journey shall continue. Adios.